If you're struggling digesting proteins, maybe they make you feel a little bit yuck, then you may be suffering from histamine sensitivity. So histamine sensitivity is a growing problem that we're seeing with a lot of different people coming through, especially after things like mold exposure and waterborne illness as well. They can trigger off a whole condition known as SIRS and MCAS that we won't speak about today, but this is all part of this histamine sensitivity response that we're seeing. So here's a couple of foods that you may want to take note of just in case you might be getting histamine sensitivity issues. So what we want to look at are any of these foods really starting to create problems for you. So they could be neural excitation, so you don't sleep after you've eaten them. They could be digestive, so you get reflux after them, you get the runs after them. They could also just be pure immune responses, such as getting itchy skin, itchy lips, hay fever, or anything like that after you've consumed them as well. So here's a few of them to look for. So number one is fish. So things like mackerel especially are really high in histamines that can help break them down. Alcohol is another common one that does that. Your fermented foods, so things like sauerkraut, often create high levels of histamine, or your naturally aged foods as well can create problems for that. So if you're having these reactions against these things, these are sometimes things you can look at. Certain types of veggies, especially our nightshade veggies, so things like tomato and eggplant can create problems, and fruits, especially our tropical fruits. These seem to be the bigger ones. So things like pineapple tend to create issues for people, and even some berries such as strawberries tend to create issues as well. We do need to be careful because there is a lot of crossover, okay? So just because you're having a reaction to strawberries doesn't mean you're having an issue with histamine. There's a whole lot of other things that go with that, but it can be that. Likewise, tropical fruits, so things like pineapple are high in a substance like spermidine, the GI value is higher, so there's a lot of other things that can trigger that as well. But when we start seeing a broad range of these type of foods that people are reacting to, then histamine sensitivities may be a problem. So if you have a concern with that might be an issue, post them up below, message me, always happy to help out. Otherwise, there's a few videos I'm going to put together for you on histamine and things that you can do with them. So stay tuned, keep in touch, and check out the next vids on histamine. They'll be out shortly. Anyway, I'm Trevor Chikuti from SpineWise, and we'll catch you in the next vid. Bye for now.